very distinguished colleagues, the first order of the day is a motion standing in my name on the urgent need to correct the slip regarding the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal for misconduct. Mr. President, with your permission, I wish to move the motion.
Please proceed.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleagues, motion on urgent need to correct the slip regarding the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal for misconduct. The Senate notes a slip.
The leader of the Senate.
Yes, sir.
Are you this urgent need to correct the slip? Slip is SLIP. Are you saying the mistake? The mistake. Use the word mistake. Let the public know it was a mistake. A slip is not a mistake. A slip is something that you do by the way. This one was a mistake.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. That's well guided. And I urge our colleagues to kindly please cancel the word slip and deem the heading as being an urgent need to correct the mistake regarding the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal for misconduct. The Senate notes a mistake in its earlier resolution adopted at its plenary sitting of Wednesday, 20th November 2024, regarding the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Mr. Yakubu Danladi Umar, for misconduct. Senate also notes that it has become necessary for the Senate to adopt this motion to correct this mistake to prevent confusion in the future. And Senate recalls that upon its resolution, invoked Section 157 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, instead of paragraph 17, sub 3 of Part 1 of the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as altered, as the basis for the removal from office of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal, Mr. Yakubu Danladi Umar. Senate affirms that the Senate stands by its resolution to remove the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal on the grounds of misconduct as debated by the Senate through Resolution S/RES/2/36/24, dated Wednesday, 20th November 2024, in accordance with paragraph 17, sub 3 of Part 1 to the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as altered, and relying on Order 1B and 52.3 of the Senate Standing Orders 2023 as amended, Senate accordingly resolves to 1. Invoke the appropriate constitutional provisions as enshrined under paragraph 17.3 of Part 1 of the 5th Schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as altered, and Section 22, sub 3 of the Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act, Cap C-15, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, as the constitutional and statutory basis for its resolution S/RES/2/36/24, dated Wednesday, 20th November 2024, regarding the removal from office of Mr. Yakubu Danladi Umar as the chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal for misconduct. 2, to correct the mistake in its resolution SRES/2/36/24, dated Wednesday, 20th November 2024, wherein Section 157(1) of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 as amended, instead of the correct constitutional provision, which is paragraph 17(3), part 1 of the 5th schedule to the Constitution. And this resolution affects only the rescission, the correction of the wrong constitutional citation and does not in any way invalidate Resolution S/RES/2/36/24 of Wednesday, 20th November 2024. 3. 6. Senate resolves to seek the concurrence of the House of Representatives to this resolution in accordance with paragraph 17(3) of part 1 in the 5th schedule to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1999 and section 22(3) Code of Conduct Bureau and Tribunal Act Cap C 15 Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. And 4. Senate resolves to urge the general public to disregard any misinformation or confusion regarding the mistake inherent in its resolution S/RES/2/36/24 of Wednesday, 20th November 2024, regarding the removal from office of Mr. Yakubu Danladi Umar as the chairman, Code of Conduct Tribunal. Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I so move.
I rise to second the motion, ably moved by the Leader of the Senate for urgent need to correct the mistake regarding the removal from office of the Chairman of Code of Conduct Tribunal for misconduct. I so second.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. But in spite of that, I would like us to go into clause-by-clause consideration, at least of the prayers. Why I'm mentioning this is for clarity. And I want to thank you for your humility as the leader of the Senate, and also thank the clerk of the Senate. The only group in the world, or the only person that cannot make mistake in the world, is God Almighty. Only God is above mistake. So this, the earlier referred section was talking about the removal of the chairman of the Code of Conduct Bureau, not Code of Conduct Tribunal, but it does not invalidate our decision. The Parliament, when I was a young lawyer, and I was being taught in the Nigerian law school, when it was only one law school, they even said that the Parliament can turn a man into a woman and a woman into a man. When the Parliament takes a decision, it must be respected. The Parliament makes the law. The judiciary interprets the law. But we are the ones that guide as far as legal matters are concerned. So if nobody should take the resolution of the Parliament for granted. And so this correction of the section does not in any way invalidate what the Parliament had done. We stand by what we did. That's why I put that question. So those in support of prayer one say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of prayer two say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of prayer three say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Those in support of prayer four say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Let me thank the Leader of the Senate once again for his humility and for recognizing that he is not God and that anybody can make a slip. Actually, I can now use that word, slip. But for the purpose of the public, I wanted them to know that the particular section earlier quoted in that resolution was a mistake because of the aspect of Code of Conduct Tribunal, Code of Conduct Bureau, and all that. So the slip was also very relevant. It's just that I wanted it for clarity so that people would know that even the parliament can make a mistake and correct itself, and that's what we have done today. So the resolution removing the chairman of the Code of Conduct Tribunal from office remains valid by virtue of what we have done today. Those in support of the removal of the chairman of the Code of Conduct, as already indicated in our earlier resolution, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it, they are not here. So the man is still removed from office. In line with the resolution, we now seek the concurrence of the House of Representatives. Leader of the Senate.